Ecclesiastes chapter 7 in the NLT, I discovered that a seductive woman is a trap, more bitter than death. Her passion is a snare, and her soft hands are chains. Those who are pleasing to the Most High will escape her, but sinners will be caught in her snare. First and foremost, we would like to give all the praise, all the honor, all the glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who teach and rule well. All right, peace, love, and salutations to the house of David, 144,000 men who are elected to rule in the kingdom of heaven underneath Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12 apostles, and all the rest of the elect will be joined together. All right, man, I got to read that back. We don't talk about this much, but these, women, man, the women of Babylon, a woman, period. It's totally out of her mind, man. She's been seduced by Satan, by receiving pseudo power, feminism, women rights. The woman have excelled a man in this society. So my message is to the Oculus, man, don't get so caught up in these women. Don't let nothing in this world get you too caught up into it to where you forsake this truth. You forsake Yahweh Shem Shai. And really, if you forsake him, it's really because he forsaked you. If you turn your back against his truth and you stop going out. And we particularly talking about women because, me and the brother was harping on, how Adam failed, how Solomon failed, and many more men in the scriptures. The woman been the reason, why the earth is what it is today, man, for the Israelites, man. Sin came in the world through the woman, man. So when you in this truth, man, we just, giving you admonishment, giving you encouragement, giving you, just like our elders do. That's why we give double honor to our elders, because they give us biblical information. They give us information and light to walk, with wisdom and circumspectly, especially when it comes to these women, man. You know why? Because women have been, throughout the course of history, women been the downfall of men. Now, I'm going to read that back again. The brother got the scripture. Nathaniel, Ecclesiastes 7. Now it say in the KJV, I find more bitter than death the woman. These women are totally dark in America. Totally bitter, man. Here it is, we have a bitter captivity. And the woman add more bitterness. She add more, bitterness to your oppression. And this is why a lot of men, it's a statistic that say they say African American men, but we're Israelite men. You go to the grave, right? You give up the ghost in your 50s. That's young. 50 is really young. 60 is really young. But a lot of men lose their life because of the pressure and the stress that the woman adds to you. So we saying, man, it's really better to walk alone, in this truth, being, kind of like being without a woman, man, because when you come into the truth, you learn how bitter the woman can be. You learn the true nature of a woman. And truly, a woman on this side, in America, on this side, in our captivity, man, she really don't love you. Men love for real. Men have genuine love, man. But we that's why the Lord set us up to tell you, man, don't get too caught up into your woman. Don't deny this truth, because a lot of brothers are going to be tested through their women. Okay, the women, just like our forefather Job, the woman turned their back, right? Like Job, what did she say? Curse the Most High and die. That was an example of a woman, that's wicked, man.
Right, I mean, you can't get caught up with these women here in Babylon, because see, Eve is these women in America is Eve reincarnated.
Yeah.
You know, she's back in that same spirit.
They got the same spirit as Eve.
Right. They are connected to the serpent more than Yahweh by saying Yahweh.
Right.
They don't know the Lord.
No.
They're on these, you know, they got these heavy idols that they follow, you know.
Right.
So,
And you know, to add to your point, man, you know, the woman was deprived from wisdom. So that's why you don't hearken to the woman. Now, if you seek to please the Most High, you're going to separate. I'm going to run that back. You're going to separate from the woman. You know why? Because the woman can cause you to turn away. The woman can cause you to fail, to drop the ball, to have the Lord angry at you, man. Because the woman's in today's world in 2026, she's of the world. She's of the world, man. She wants to fulfill the lust of all her pleasures in life, right? Women deny their children for their own sake, for their own will. They deny their husband. They'll separate. They'll tear the whole house down. Is what I'm trying to say. A wicked woman plucketh her house down. Why? Because she don't have the wisdom to know how to build a house. Men are builders. Men are supplanters. And we just saying this to say, man, you got to keep your, you got to pray. You should be praying that prayer to the Most High to keep you from the wicked woman. That should be a part of your prayer. Because you got to remember the scriptures say what? A wicked woman is giving them portion. The woman can't, man, let me grab it because I don't, because I want to say it right, man. A wicked woman is giving portion unto a wicked man. Let me see.
I think that's in the same chapter.
Ecclesiastes 20, what? 20,
7 and it's on up.
It's in the Apocrypha. Let's see. It should come up in the Apocrypha. Yeah, Sirach 26 and 23, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. And you don't have godly women. The Lord actually is going to preserve women for the godly man. The man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who's doing the will of the Heavenly Father. The Lord got women hid. The Lord got women hid out to be joined unto you. And there's way more women in the world, especially Babylon, than the man. The average woman in Babylon is wicked, man. She subscribed to that city girl lifestyle. She subscribed to that turn up. Really, who's in the clubs like that? Men don't go to clubs no more like that. You got women in the clubs. Women passing out drunk. Women, the scriptures refer to the woman as wicked, man. So you gotta have you gotta have the understanding of women. Don't let the woman be the reason why you drop the ball, man. Don't let any reason be the reason why you drop the ball. But a woman is a fast way, man. A lot of men are going to be tested through their woman. You got to remember, we at the door with the MOTB. That's about to unfold within months. We believe we months away for the MOTB being implemented, right? Through Esau Edom. You think the average woman in this society is going to really believe on the words of the Lord? Now you got the elect lady. That's few compared to the amount of women that's going to be given to the sword. That's few. A few women shall be saved. Why? Because a few men. If you got a few men that's going to be saved, how much more women? There are going to be more women that die in this place that are going to be saved, man. So you have to have your mind intact when it comes. You got to know, if you're dealing with a woman, you got to know at the end of the day, she can flip-flop on you, man. She can change like the moon, And the Lord said, meddle not with a man that's given the change, that's giving them the change. But you got to understand that's a natural trait of women. Women are basically loyal to their emotions, okay? So when things change, their emotion gonna change. And it's a great possibility that woman could jump ship on you, man. After all, that's the harshness, that's the bitterness of having a woman on this side. That you can take care of her, for years, man. You can provide. You know, women benefit more in a relationship than men. You can provide and give her everything she wants, but guess what? She can leave you any day like you never did nothing for her, and she'll mention that. You never did nothing for me. When she know that's a damn lie, man. So don't have your heart and your mind set on these women, man. You got I run that back. It say a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. That's why all these jakes, these gangsters, you know, all these wicked niggas, they got the women right now, man. You know, they got the woman. The Lord actually put them in their company. But as a man of the Lord, you wonder why, you know, most women don't come your way. That's really the Lord protecting you from the wicked woman.
Right.
So you got to really just, you know, be grateful, man. You got to rejoice. If you ain't got access to most of these women out here, rejoice, man. What the Lord is about to do, he's about to set up a scenario where you can keep your integrity. But that woman gonna have to jump on your bandwagon, your ship. And if she not willing to do it, she can kick rocks and go somewhere and drop dead.
Right.
Cause that's what's gonna happen to the majority of them, man. You know, you gotta remember, let's go to Isaiah. You gotta keep this in mind, Occupants. You gotta keep this in mind. Isaiah 4:1. In that day, 7 women. You see that? 7 women. And that number is not even literally 7. That's a complete number of women. That could be 100 women. It could be 10 women, 100 women. Whoever the Lord decide you to be with as a man of the Lord, you think he gonna bring a wicked woman your way? You think your bitch gonna eyelashes and nails down, 10-inch nails or
BBL.
BBLs, BBL?
All they're gonna be burned up with America.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. You speak on that, bro.
All of these women, especially these Judite women.
Right.
See, they love to go to try to enhance their body to be beautiful for the world.
Right.
But that beauty that they take up the world is going to be left here in the world.
Right.
That they're not going to go up on those chariots of the Lord, you know.
Nah.
Everything that go up on there, the Lord is going to make pure. We can't even take our bodies with us.
That's it.
You know, the Lord is going to. The scriptures say we're going to be changing the
our vile body's going to be. Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So damn well, these women that has chosen the beauty of this world is going to remain here. They're going to be born back. It's just as simple as that.
Right. They're going to have to be born back through the loins of the elect. Why? Because their minds have been given over to this beast system. They're not going to be with. Hey, the average woman is not willing to let go feminism and let go all these, doctrines that she's been taught, man. She's been totally polluted. And they body counts are way too high, man. You can't do nothing with them, man. How about the average woman in America have over 100 bodies on her, man?
Right.
So what that does to a woman, that does something to their brain. Do you know semen goes to the brain through a woman? Once you let go in her, man, that semen is found in her brain. This is a scientific fact.
DNA
is found in her brain, man. Those demons that she laid down with, that's attached to her spirit. This is why she don't know if a man of the Lord is in her company or not. She treat him equal to a nigga in the world. She think they equal. She think a man of the Lord and a nigga of the world is the same. Her mind have been calcified with pollution. She's polluted, She's polluted. She's totally polluted, man. And she can't see no matter what you tell her. I'd be even surprised that you got these podcasts where men are still talking to them. In my mind, I'd be like, why the fuck are you even talking to them? You ain't gonna get nowhere. You can't teach them. They don't respect the so-called black man, the Negro, the Latino. They don't respect that. They don't respect that. They'll listen and comply with the rules of the enemy. Who's the enemy? Esau Edom,
right.
The self-proclaimed white man. They'll listen to him because why? They love wickedness. He's the wicked. Or they'll listen to a Pookie and a Ray Ray. Why? Because he's wicked. That's what women really like. Wickedness. A lot of these women, they date gangsters, man. They know all the goons. The beloved brother Kazaki Allah from Mississippi did a lesson on that, man. How, Eve is basically, she know all the goons, man. The average woman out here, especially Eve from the hood, they know all the killers.
Right. They get them a thug. They want a thug.
They want a thug, brother.
They get them a thug.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got these so-called self-proclaimed female preachers in these churches, they say get them a thug.
Right.
That's what they want.
Yeah, that's what why because these niggas done got way worse. They wicked, man. They reveal their wickedness through their words. They countenance show against them, man. They love wicked. Hey, the scriptures say what? My people have become more wicked than the nations.
Right.
They become more wicked than the nations. So especially how much more the women of our nation. And a lot of you men, you the reason why a lot of women get rid of, they get away with the behavior that they, perform. Because it's a man, it's a effeminate man, that's backing them, man. You know what? You all these female rappers and shit. You didn't have that many female rappers back in the day. You can count on your hand how many female rappers was back in the day. Now every woman got a damn mixtape, got a single out.
Yeah, damn nigga going to reward them for bad behavior.
Say that again, brother.
I say a nigga going to reward them for bad behavior.
That's it.
You know they go in and act out and throw a temper tantrum.
Yep.
And they'll reward them.
They'll reward them. Yeah. A lot of these songs that they make in the studio, it's a man recording it. It's a man giving them the titles to rap. F my baby daddy, kill my children. Man, you hear all this you didn't hear that in rap back then, man. Rap really was about speaking about rap comes from blues, jazz and blues. And most rappers were speaking about their oppression. They were speaking about, the oppression that's been put on our people. But now it's turned into what? Filth. You spewing out pollution, man.
Right.
So these women, these women, man, the point is, man, don't let the woman be the reason why the spirit is taken from you, man. These women look to consume you. Don't worry about the woman. The Lord is going to give us women, feminine women that's going to listen to you, man. That's going to take heed to every word you say. That's going to obey. Because according to the scriptures, what? The Lord told Eve, let thy husband, rule over thee, man.
Right.
Let your desire be unto your husband. The Lord gonna have to give us women like that. Why? Because the majority of these women on this side been destroyed. They got demonic demons invading they house, man. They tabernacle. They house, their bodies, their mind, their spirit. They got demons on them, and you can't listen. That's why we say what? My demon. When you in a bed with your woman is really your demon.
Right. Right.
Hey,
they're gonna take the judgment of the Lord to humble these women, because they constantly actually teaching their 3-year-old to learn sexual ed video.
Oh man.
They out twerking the little 3-year-olds and stuff. But the Lord gonna judge little children, old people.
That's right.
That judgment gonna come to like the Bible says, let judgment start at my house.
Yeah.
What's that? The book.
First Peter 4:17.
Right. Right. The Lord is not gonna pardon the little children, because you got to stop that generation.
Yep.
You got to stop that generation of madness coming into the world, because if you don't, that'll just be another generation.
It's
just
spread like a
long disease.
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over again.
That filter, that pollution is gonna spread like a virus to your next generations. And then when the other generation is born, it spread to them like a virus.
Right.
That's why the Lord said, what? Teach your son, so that virus don't spread, right? Actually, the righteousness will spread through what? Your generations.
Right.
When you teach them the word of the Heavenly Father. But see, these women in today's world, they're God-forsaken. They're God-forsaken, man. They're controlled by Satan, man.
Right.
So don't have your mind on the women, brother. Wait, hold on, man. This is admonishment, man. Hold on. Just hold on. The Lord gonna send these women your way, man.
You got a whole kingdom coming to us.
You got a whole kingdom coming, man. These women are gonna be running you down very soon. Packs of vans, crowds of women. You're gonna have women jumping out of vans looking for a man, hunting a man down.
Right.
You're gonna have women in crowds running. They see a man. You gotta remember, the Lord is getting ready to wipe out the wicked man. It's gonna be a few men left on the earth.
Right.
And guess what? You're going to have crowds of women. There are way more women. Man, you got to really understand the ratio of women in the world, man. Every male that's born, 3 or 4, 5 women are born.
Right.
So it's women everywhere. It's nothing for the woman, the Most High to remove the wrong woman in your life and put the right one in your life, man.
All that shit about I don't share, man, gonna be all out the window.
Oh.
See, they're gonna throw that out the window then. See, they're gonna share.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna share and they're gonna
You ain't gonna have no choice.
Right.
You better learn how to share. You women that are listening, the elect lady, man, you better learn how to share, man, because you don't want to get left out, man. You have to change that old Babylonian mindset, man. One woman to one man. That's played out now, man. Most men, even now on this wicked side, ain't dealing with just one woman. The average man got about 3, 4, 5 baby mamas.
Right.
This is happening anyway. But then the woman, you destroy the house because the man got another woman around the corner, man. Don't you know our forefathers, they did that? You know, when you look at the father of the 12 tribes, Jacob, you know, Yahweh, but he had 4 women. 2 of them were Israelites, 2 of them were concubines. Right. You know, Abraham, our father Abraham, Abba Abraham, man. He had what? Sarah. He had Hagar. Hagar, Sarah, and Keturah. You know? This man, he didn't have 8 sons by one woman. Right. And just to show you, you know, the average woman can't bear all them kids. You had, who was it?
The wisest man in the Bible, Solomon, had 1,000.
Yeah.
700 wives, 300 concubines.
That's it.
You know?
See that? If anybody know about women, you know, King Solomon know. If you can receive it, that's your house shot. You know? But I'm gonna finish off with this, man. We done pulled up at camp. You know, the weather's kind of was going off, man, and you know, we kind of got behind, but call all your how about Shimon Hawashah by Hashem Rakakwadash, we made it out. You know? Isaiah 4:1, in that day 7 women shall what? Take hold of one man. 1 man. 7 women, that ain't even the number 7 goes into what? Completion. So the Lord gonna have plenty of women waiting on you, man. You're gonna have your pick, like Coming to America?
Right.
I want you. You're gonna better have your pick, man. Right. Whatever style, whatever woman you like, whatever you see. The best of the best, man. The Lord gonna give his man the best of the best. You know? 7 women shall take hold of what? 1 man, saying we would eat our bread, we would eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. What the spirit of this world is now. Oh, you gotta buy me this. You gotta, hey, women play you on dates. Right. Because they want to eat. You know? They want you to fill their buggy up with groceries. They want you to take them all to these lavish restaurants, these five-star restaurants. They want you to buy them clothes and do their hair and their nails. Right. They put you on a payment plan for some used ass box, man. For some defiled box, man. This is why you got to come into your right mind when it comes to these women. Don't have your mindset on today's woman, man. Your true wife is really in the kingdom, man. Your true wife, man. Now you're gonna have some women that's gonna go into the kingdom with a man, but they're gonna be in their right mind when they changed. You know? They're gonna be in their right mind, man. They're gonna have to get right, cause what? This what we reading about is not a great time on the earth. It's not a Puff Daddy video. It's not, you know, you kicking back with bottles in the swimming pool with fruit. You know, got women out. That ain't what that is. Some brothers come into the truth with the wrong understanding. When they hear that, they get excited. But they don't understand that time is gonna be so severe. It's gonna be so much danger around the earth. It's gonna be persecution going on, Jacob's trouble. It's gonna be what? Food made low, man. It's gonna be famines going on. You're gonna have people out here killing each other with the sword because of what? The lack of bread. So that time is not a glorious time. The Lord is gonna have you reproducing in a time, you know, when it's bad on the earth, man. It's gonna be bad times. You know? And it says, only let us be called by thy name. What is that? That's marriage. Because why? The woman take on your name. Her name becomes your name. You know? And that shows you that a wife is a possession. A woman is a possession. Hey, you don't own me, nigga. You don't even mind. You. But then she taking your money. She want the benefits of a marriage. But she don't want to submit herself to you.
And she's going to be looking for comfort in a hiding place.
That's it.
And the only place it's going to be found is the man of the Lord.
Isaiah 32.
Right.
You know, we're going to wrap it up, man. You know, it say, only let us be called by thy name, that's marriage. They going to be coming to you about marriage. See, the man getting down on one knee on this side. But see, in that day, which we fastly approaching now, we can't really even say that day too much because we here.
Right.
You know, she going to be getting on her knees for you. And you got to know that in your mind, man. You know, you got to know that, man. You ain't got to chase no bitch in this society. You ain't got to give up all your money. Now, if the Lord gave you a decent woman, you treat her right and take care of her and do the best you can. But just know that any moment, she can flip, man. You know, look at Alizar White, what she did to him, even though that was a wicked nigga. You know? Hey, it say to take away our reproach, you know, your freedom. A woman didn't have freedom to walk the streets, roam the clubs, and pass out drunk, underdressed. They didn't have that freedom back then. A woman was to be guarded. You read about men in the Bible, right? Chamberlain men. They had guard over the women. A woman can't be found lacking, man. You know, a woman can't be found. These women are lacking right now. These women don't even know they vulnerable. You got women going to work 3 o'clock in the morning, sitting at the bus stop, getting in their cars. Anything can happen. Mm-hmm. You know, getting in their cars. You got women. I just seen the video. I don't know what country, man. This dude raped the woman, raped her viciously, and dumped her body in the river. You could just see her body just sitting up against the wall. Like this dude, whatever spirit did that was a spirit created for vengeance. The way he left her, man, this dude didn't give a fuck, man. He raped her and left her right there. I mean, alligators could have came up and just tore her up, man. And some people recorded her body just laying there. This is the time we in now, man. This is a wicked time. And these women think they got so much freedom, but they gonna die in that freedom. That so-called, that pseudo-freedom, they gonna die in that freedom. They gonna realize that something gonna hit them and realize, I'm supposed to be as free as I am. Esau led you down that path. He left you out there. He made you career women. He made you career women, all these different titles that they give you. But really, it's destroying you. It's really, a lot of women are crying about they ain't got no damn man. You got women coming on social media speaking about, I'm ready to submit to a man. I can't find a man. I'm willing to be second. You got videos out there floating on the World Wide Web about that, man. So that's with that being said, man, you brothers, you wait, man. Wait on the women. Don't let these women destroy you. Man, just chase the Most High. Chase the truth.
Right.
Just chase the kingdom of heaven, man. And the Lord said all things are going to be added unto you. They yours anyway. They yours. When they reincarnate back into the kingdom, the ones that don't make it, they're going to be virgins. Their bodies are going to be different. Their spirit is going to be different. You're going to be able to feel that peace you want out of a woman. You know that warm feeling you get from laying up, cuddling with a woman? She don't give you no problems. That rarely exists on this side, man. It's little to none. So when we get that's why we fighting for the kingdom. The Lord knows what we want in the flesh. He knows what we want in the flesh, you know? But this ain't the time and the place for that, man. Because the world is wicked. This ain't the time and the place. Everything is going after what? The wicked way. So part of being in this truth way, you gotta let these women, you gotta let them go. You gotta have you gotta develop a cold spirit on you, man. You gotta develop a cold spirit, man. These bitches, they been walking around talking about they don't need no man, but then you might walk down the street or you might pull up at a gas station and the bitch asking you for help. I need gas, I need my tire change. The Lord is about to lead them out there. You about to have your pick. With that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Until next time.
Shalom.
Shalom.